Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering a major development that could shape the future of the Ukraine war and global security. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy has confirmed that he is now discussing the possibility of *US troop presence in Ukraine directly with former U.S. President Donald Trump. This is not just another diplomatic conversation. This is a sensitive, high-stakes discussion about what security in Ukraine might look like after a possible peace deal with Russia. According to Reuters, Zelensky revealed that these talks are focused on security guarantees for Ukraine. In simple terms, Ukraine wants firm protection so that if a ceasefire or peace agreement is reached, Russia cannot simply regroup and attack again later. Zelensky made it clear that for Ukraine, security guarantees are not symbolic. They must be real, credible, and strong enough to prevent another invasion, and in his view, the presence of U.S. troops on Ukrainian soil would be a powerful deterrent. Now, it's important to understand what is actually being discussed here. Yet, there is no confirmation that U.S. troops will be sent to Ukraine right now. This is not an active deployment plan. Instead, it is part of a broader conversation about post-war security arrangements if and when a peace deal is reached. Zelensky has repeatedly said that Ukraine cannot rely only on promises or paper agreements. Now, the country has already experienced what happens when security assurances fail. That's why Kyiv is pushing for guarantees that include real military backing from its allies. Donald Trump, who is currently a central figure in U.S. politics, has claimed that a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine may be closer than many expect. However, Trump has also been cautious when it comes to long-term security commitments. According to the report, Trump suggested that European countries would likely take the lead in providing security for Ukraine and with the United States playing a supporting role. This reflects a broader debate in Washington about how much responsibility Europe should carry in defending Ukraine. So far, the White House has not officially commented on whether U.S. troops could be stationed in Ukraine under any future agreement. That silence is telling. It shows just how politically sensitive this issue is, both inside the United States and internationally. And from Russia's perspective, the idea of U.S. troops in Ukraine is extremely provocative. Moscow has long warned that NATO or American forces in Ukraine would be seen as a direct threat. Any such move would likely trigger a strong reaction from the Kremlin. And at the same time, Russia has been accused of trying to derail peace efforts through aggressive rhetoric. In recent days, Moscow claimed that Ukraine attempted a drone attack on President Vladimir Putin's residence. Ukraine strongly denied the claim, and independent sources dismissed it as unverified and politically motivated. Gleaning all this back and forth highlights just how fragile the current moment is. And while talks about peace and security are happening behind the scenes, the war itself continues, and trust between the two sides remains extremely low. Meanwhile, European leaders are closely watching these developments. Poland's prime minister has expressed cautious optimism, saying peace could potentially be achieved within weeks if strong security guarantees are put in place. Other European countries are also preparing for meetings under what Zelensky has called a coalition of a group of nations committed to supporting Ukraine's defense and future stability. These meetings, expected in early January, could be crucial. They will likely focus on how Europe and the United States divide responsibilities, how Ukraine is protected, and how Russia is deterred from restarting the war. In summary, this is what we know so far. Zelensky is actively discussing U.S. troop presence with Donald Trump as part of broader security guarantees for Ukraine. No final decisions have been made. The U.S. government has not confirmed any deployment plans, and Russia remains firmly opposed to any American military presence in Ukraine. But the fact that these discussions are happening at all is significant. It shows that Ukraine is pushing for the strongest possible protection and that global powers are quietly debating what the post-war security order in Europe might look like. Bailat, this story is still developing, and the next few weeks could be critical. Any agreement, any guarantee, or any miscalculation could change the course of the conflict. Bengers will continue to follow this closely and bring you the latest updates as they happen. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and stay informed.